Hey guys, this is Kirop speaking, and today we are back in automation in the Lite campaign V3 with Merano, and we have just built the Vega CLS, and that's the one you are designing. And that one is fantastic. Out of our 2.5 liter engine, 250 horsepower, easy. That one will drive so nicely. Shame that we didn't quite make any traction control for it just yet. But that might happen at some point in future, if we ever can really afford to get into that tech from an engineering standpoint. With how not working the current familiarity system is, it might not even be worth it yet. But because it's not really, I don't think it's properly propagating between projects, which is the whole point of it, so it's a little weird. We are currently working on something pretty similar, or rather on something we need to fix before that is being attacked. So anyway, today I think we do need to take a closer look at what we're going to do with the Avantis. Because that one's engine will disappear in a few years. We could either make a facelift that comes out right there, or we could potentially, the engine is taking 60 months anyway, so yeah, that takes a while, or we could make a new one. A new one, you say? Are there even car bodies available for a GT car? Let's have a quick look. Wasn't there a larger version of the Vega? The body we used for that one? Maybe there is. Let's just quickly check that out. So, if we go in here and there, we do have some cars. We have this one. That looks a little boring almost. And this one is tiny. This almost looks like a car we would want to build as an even smaller light sports car. I put our old V8 into that. It is a new variant of that. That would be fun. That would be a really fun to drive car. But GT car. Does anything here scream GT car at you? Maybe this one? No, not quite. This one. Yes. No, maybe not. That one, yeah, kind of, but it's already a little outdated, says he who is right now in 1987. Yeah, it could work, but all I'm seeing here so far rather points to making a facelift. So let's do that instead. We have to choose the new engine though, because the old one will no longer exist. So Avantis, give me the Avantis. Open the project, add a facelift. That one doesn't exist properly anymore. So let's choose the new one. Select existing engine. That one, yes, perfect. CGT, exactly, not a clone. CGT2, yes. And now for a little upgrade. Oh, what happened there? Drivability is dead. Why? Oh, that is the old car stats, the other car we were looking at. Well, that explains a few things. Car body. That car body. Yes, you have been designing that already. So, oh, something's sticking out there. Fortunately, you don't have to deal with that, so that's all good. Oh, and all-wheel drive is now available. Now, that is quite something. Yes, that is interesting. That would be fantastic for an update to the Ultegra, but we don't quite need that here. Let's update it with a viscous diff. Oh, is that... Yeah, we were running open before, and that's a bit of a push-up. Yeah, let's do that. It's a fast car, and tiny tires. So the new version gets 255s, and 205s up in the front. Now we do need to do some retuning. And we do have plenty of time here, so we can go for ABS and variable hydraulic. And standard 80 safety. And adaptive dampers. Or do we want to go for air? Oh, that's fancy. Yeah. That really makes it premium. That's proper. And we do have luxury cassette and handmade interior at +3. Yeah, absolutely. 2 piston brakes up front. Fuck. Need larger discs. Oh, but we do want to have less pad type. So that kind of works. Yeah, this is better. That's a good setup. I had to go for a pad type of 65, so rather rough. Not massive brakes though, so... but we do need to go a little larger in order to get rid of the fade. Still fully clad. Whoa, that's an aggressive high-speed steering curve. 4-seater, of course. And ooh, just 1,132 kilos. Ah, beautiful. It's right in there for the GT Premium. Very well targeted. How fast is this thing? So that was the 116. That's not this car's performance. This should also be pretty fast. Yes, and it's lighter than the... Is it lighter than the others? That's a 212, so it's 4 seconds faster. And the 4-seater, that's impressive. How about the gearing? Do we need to change anything here? We can make it shorter. 4.1 seconds, seems familiar. That is alright. I believe we have a winner here. That is a solid update. Fruinia Small 2 is producing that one. That means for the engine we will need a Small 3. It's entirely handmade. Yes, entirely handmade, that thing. This is what we are working on currently, getting the flags correct and implemented. So that you actually suffer consequences from doing lots of handmade shit. But yeah, this is looking good. Signing that one off. And it takes 72 months. Alright, up the reliability slightly. And then up the funding. Oh, is that even enough? No, it isn't. Oh, crazy. Okay, up the pressure. We do want to get down to 60 months, remember? So lower the reliability until we are below there. And the process 2. That is fine. One more click. 43. Yeah, that's perfect. Now we just need to set up the factory for the one variant here for the engine. And that would be... No. We are going to produce it in there. So Small 3. Forge works. Oh, that's getting a little costly. Maybe we, with how much handmade stuff there is for the other car, for that car, we might not need an upgraded factory. I hope that's the case. On the other hand, we might do indeed. That is, that's quite a few million down the drain again. Oh, inefficient too. Don't need these others. There we go, 100% efficiency. Yeah, let's drop it to 2. That's fine. Don't need those super high costs. This won't be too bad. Yeah, it's pretty cheap. Excellent, sign it off. So I hope I've... Oh, yes, that's exactly what we want. No shit, Sherlock, yes. It's not signed off yet, so that's exactly what we needed. We are sharing this one in 2 projects now, and this one hasn't been signed off yet, so of course I can still change the parameters if I needed to, but I don't want to do that, no. In 2 models and in 2 trims. Yes, that is correct. It is going to be used in 2 different models. That is the Vega and the Avantis. And it is the convertible version of the Vega that it is being used in. So, what do we have there? That's also looking pretty solid. Costs us nothing, basically. Very good. Yeah, I don't see any problems here. 5 months worth of restructuring time for that factory. That's not much that either. That means we will have very little downtime once that one comes out. Another 4.5 years worth of trying to sell this 10-year-old car. But yeah, it's 10 years old in design only. It's not 10 years old since it came out on the market. So it might continue to sell pretty well. Okay, we're ready to sign off. Not Model 1. We don't like Model 1. Fuck off, Model 1. There, I delete you. Okay, this is looking nice. 60, 60, 60. No optimization or shifting required. There we have it. That should be pretty much spot on. Sign it all off. Agreed. Okay, 2 big bars. And I hope we are going to make a lot of cash in between. And the Ultegra, of course. Of course, needs to make a lot of cash as well. Well, a very limited market. But it might sell for a decent number of markup dollars. So let's see how that rolls on. First selling month of the Ultegra. We did sell not enough. Oh man. EX small is being overworked. Everything's being overworked. Oh shit. Well, this is on 2.4 shifts. It's not supposed to be on 2.4 shifts. Oh, finally, it's making profit. I've dropped the number of shifts a little. That helps. We're still making decent cash. It's not the biggest profit margin ever. These don't quite want to sell in the Ultegra. Just doesn't want to sell in those numbers at a good margin. Should have produced a lot fewer and upped the margin there. Yeah, that's not something we can change just yet with the current implementation of the Lite campaign. That, of course, will be an option. So, yeah, what do we do here? Just wait it out, I believe. Uh-oh, we're starting to make a loss. Where's that coming from? Oh no, the Artemis. What's going on? We have 20 months worth of stock all of a sudden. I assume it's just too many cars that fall into the same category. Oh yeah, okay, let's have a quick look at the markets. That's looking good. We need all that money though for the outstanding projects. Our company reputation is in the gutter, but our company prestige is soaring. Oh, we're getting closer. There was a bit of a shutdown here. Oh, yeah, costs are back up. Which one isn't produced anymore? Well, that one. For whatever reason. It just stopped. But there are plenty more cars to sell. Fret not. We should be fine. We're still hovering at 1.07 billion. And perfect. Right when our cars are released, we are headed into a depression. Very nice. Oh, we keep selling. We keep selling. And... oh, profits are cratering now that we have full shutdown. We are selling off stock. And there we go, we are in production and look at this fucking economy. Holy shit, that's awful. So now we're just sitting there on a lot of cars, aren't we? Oh no. Oh no. Let's check out the markets. Current sales data. Well, that's not very impressive. Yeah. I believe we should drop the prices a little on the old trashy cars. And it's not not really trash, is it? It's still very fine. But yeah, there are only 4 hypercars to sell. What do you expect? And we're trying to sell 264. Right, okay. And something is going wrong. What is going wrong? Why don't these cars have engines in them? Okay, there's something fucked up here. Let me grab those save files just to be sure. All right, so what do we do against this? I do have to facelift it, I guess, to get out of this. Let's do that. Super quick facelift. And this is, well, we have not sold a single car, so I can call it the same thing. And to be sure it works, I also have to update the engine. Alright, let's get back here. Update the engine as well. Edit the engine project, yes. New facelift. There we go. MK5 and agree. Activate. Activate. And activate. Oh yeah, no, there's definitely something really wrong here. Did I not build a Forgeworks upgrade to that? Somehow I must have missed that. That might take a while. No, we did have 17 months worth of engineering time or something going on. We should be fine. So, that is good. Costs us a fortune, but we'll be fine. Why does it take 32 fucking months worth of engineering though? Oh, that's why. There's a +6 in here on unknown components. Oh yeah, that's still a bit of trouble. 30 months. I have gotten that one down. It's all in the exhaust. Right, so that should be an easy fix. Don't need all that quality in there. Yes, that's a lot better. Okay, so I'm going to make a quick one. Come on. Can we get some more pressure? 17. Reliability, drop it by one more. Drop the process. There, 16.9. Now it takes as long as the factory. And the car, on the other hand, we can make a bit more normal. Everything is set up? Yes, it is. And we're ready. 17. 17. Cool. That should save it. The Avantis, on the other hand, is actually functional. There we have it. It's selling. The CGT2. And we still have a stack of Artemis CSS Freeze. Still selling at 105% margin. 48 months worth of cars. So this will be bridged easily. Well, easily I say, but we are... Wow. We're dropping in money real quick. What is this fucking economy? It's like every year shrinking by 6%. This is not the time for shenanigans like these. And I think we made it through. Come on. Now, take over. Month sales. There, yes. There we go. The Vega is alive. It is alive. It comes out at the end of the worst depression in modern history. And wow, that is a big production. Massive production. Even split and massive numbers there too. This is looking pretty solid now. Whew. Yes. Are we ever going to sell all the other cars we still have lying around? Whoa, that is profits. 32 million. And the year is 1994. That's a zero taxes paid, yes. We have lost some money there. Let's have a quick look at what we potentially could build. Yeah, that looks like a light sports car, and that looks like a new... it's not really a GT car, nope. Definitely not a GT car. We don't need a follow-up for our Vega, not even close to just yet. So, I'm unsure. What would we need this one for? Nothing, basically. But these are out now as well. And that could be a cool concept car. Like the next version of the Ultegra. Could be role-playing this shit a bit. Yeah. Yeah, like build that one, the 2.3 meter, and see if our engine fits in. The massive one. Let's have a look. Does it fit? Maybe we can go for something like this, like completely extreme. We select an existing engine, and we're going for the 5.2 liter. Does that work? Does that work? It does work with all-wheel drive. I think we have a new concept on our hands. This will be fantastic. Holy shit. This is our killer engine too. I think we have a replacement for the Ultegra coming. Yeah, I'm very keen on making this one happen. This will be fantastic. So let's put this one together first. Needs to be a manual. Yeah, I guess. This will be fast. This will be really fast. And the engine will have to be updated too. So differential geared. Yeah, power distribution. Yes, slightly rear, please. Radial tires, semi-slicks. Doesn't need to be massive though on the tires. Probably more in the rear. Yeah, please. Please, more in the rear. We don't have anything lighter than the magnesium, so let's go with the magnesium rim material. The sizes here are good. 35s are too extreme, maybe. That's very borderline. Vented discs, of course, 2 pistons, because this thing will be fast. And 2 pistons in the rear as well. Probably slightly less there. 50, we will need more. But then having 2 pistons might be a little too much. Might be too much. We're going with... Which one are we going with? High speed or downforce? I think high speed for this one. This just looks super sleek. Put a sports interior inside because it's so lightweight. Everything in here is lightweight. And 20 kilos extra? Is that something we want? Or is this our ultimate trek/hypercar? 72 kilos is definitely not something we want to put in there. A higher quality sports interior. Weight 29 kilos. And like this, it's 30. Well, it gets slightly lighter. We recently changed that. And no power steering? Is this one lightweight enough to have no power steering? Traction control and ABS. +5. Or do we go with the... just ABS. I believe we could go with just ABS. And we put in standard 90 safety. Oh, sport active. That's very high end. But it only takes 22 months to engineer. Semi-active is another... Whoa, that's a lot of time. Super, like it's ultra expensive, of course. Because of all the carbon fiber, that is. Oh. Oh shit, this is fast. What? Wheel spin 22% with all-wheel drive? How much does this... Ooh, okay. Considering that it has such a large engine, it's still below 1.1 tons. And that's fantastic. We definitely do need the diff, yes. Can we optimize this a bit? Oh, 28, no, this is even worse. Okay, 15. Yeah. Maxing out at 15 roughly % wheel spin. And, well, this... We don't need the first gear to only go to 65. Maybe 100 kilometers an hour would be better suited. And then we're losing out a bit on the acceleration. Is this with traction control? No, it's without. So if we go with traction control, then we have something that can handle. Okay. Now I have found somewhat optimal settings for wheels. I'm unsure about the chassis. Do we really need the carbon fiber? Let me first switch this one over to something that is more reasonable in handling. Come on! You can do it! There we go. Okay, now it's floated over there. Comfort is in the toilet. How much do we need? This is low comfort penalty. Yeah, low comfort penalty. That is because we have no interior stuff. Maybe we do need to put something in there. This is now at least giving us... Yeah, no, that we kind of need to do this. There's 20 kilos, but there's 40. No, that's too much. Just cuts it out of the market. Okay, the steering behavior is not quite there yet. How do we drop this? Can we even drop this? Come on. No, we can't. Not without some diffuser tech. Might have to put some diffuser tech on there. So let's see if this actually does do anything. I believe it should, because this is classified as a lip. So maybe that works. Aerodynamics. Let's move. Yeah, that definitely works. Front should not do anything, and it doesn't. Very good. But the amount of downforce we need in order to turn that one around is quite ridiculous. So maybe I should instead fiddle around a bit with the sway bars. That might help us out. Now let's switch over here and get rid of that. Well, we don't have a lip anymore, so where did that come from? Okay, now it does nothing. Good. So, that's intended, but these should be locked now. Anyway. Well, that is as close as I can get it, basically. Yeah, hypercar. But you're all wondering, like, how fast is this thing across the track and everything? This is still with the old engine. It's exciting, so let's give you a little taste of it and see where we are. This is looking real fast. Oh, there we go! Holy shit! 125 before the first corner. Okay, now the straight. Let's see the speed rise. Holy shit! 285 before the slingshot. Whew, okay. At 2:00:53. Yeah, that is fast. So, how about we make a new version of this engine? the R2, yes, and we are going to update this. Agree, and then we shall edit it and see what we can do. 666 horsepower. Ah, that doesn't sound too bad. And now we have lightweight forged. That gets rid of some of the issues. VVT all cams, additional quality, more compression, of course. The Conrads don't quite want to live anymore, but that is par for the course, I guess. And we can run this thing on Super 98. Can we? This will only make it able to sell to Gazmir. No, we don't. No, we can't betray our Fruinian friends. So yeah, that's even more power. There's ridiculous numbers we are getting here. Okay. We already have forge works on that small 2 factory. And automation, yeah, we don't care. This is producing more than enough of these. What I'm interested in is the engineering. Only 34 months for the update. Alright, that's not too bad. But yes, there will be problems coming. I can foresee them. And that would be in engineering here. But I don't think we should take a closer look this episode. This is going to be fun. Cliffhanger time. It is cliffhanger time. Yes, you hate me. Where are the pitchforks? Where are the torches and pitchforks? Come at me. Come at me, bro. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.